which did not cover abortion. For
Let me
those
get
whose
the
conscience did
laptop
not want them to
started
pay
here.
for abortion. But there's like 12 or 13 states which mandate that every plan covers abortion. Now, this actually goes against the law. So if status quo is to continue to break the law, that is not a status quo that someone can accept. If you really want to go and kind of make it right for all Americans, if you're pro-choice, that's fine. If you're pro-life, yes, you also have a voice. Let's give them a voice. The president, if the president weighs in, I think we can get something done. As always, the president on an issue like this, as Reggie Jackson, the baseball player, once said, is the straw that stirs the drink. And so the president coming to the table, helping us make a deal, I think we can go forward.
He did say that you might be a little flexible on how to get a compromise bill, but there was also pushback from the White House that was any sort of a change in the administration's policy. So some members still wondering what exactly he meant by that. But I want to also ask one other topic on healthcare. On Monday, or on health more broadly, the CDC on Monday abruptly changed the childhood vaccine schedule. No longer broadly recommends immunization for flu, rotavirus, hepatitis A, and meningitis. You
Alright,
posted
looks
this at
like
the time,
everything's
changing the
alright.
pediatric vaccine schedule based on no scientific input on safety risks and little transparency will cause unnecessary fear for patients and doctors and will make America sicker. Looking back, this is the kind of concern that you had during the confirmation for HHS Secretary RFK Jr. Do you regret voting to confirm him?
I'm often asked that, but I'd rather not make this personal. Like, what are my feelings? It should be about the health of the patient. Let's talk about the meningococcal vaccine. Just Google what happens with meningococcal vaccine, meningococcinia. You'll see children with 5 year business boost only from Comcast Business. It's to boost your business.
10% for 1 year, effective on January 20th. Gold Bond is formulated to make your skin irresistibly touchable. Touch. Gold Bond.
In a hospital, brain performance,
What?
and eventually their independence too.
You're not painting a rosy picture of what's supposed to be the golden years, Darren.
And that's why I'm here today, Christine. Because we've shown that you can stay mentally sharp as you age by following the guidelines laid out in our brain health program. So let's not keep your audience waiting any longer.
Yes, let's get started. Now, what we're talking about today is age-associated cognitive decline, correct?
Yes, that's right.
So, is that big up after 60
So
and
does.
Because I've known people in their 80s that are still very mentally sharp. They don't appear to be missing a beat.
Fortunately, we've shown the big decline is not inevitable. The rate of decrease in mental ability can vary greatly. What you see here are averages. And if you do the right things, then you may not experience much, if any, decline after age 60. You just need to give your brain what it needs.
So, Darren, then why does cognitive function decline so rapidly for most people? Is it biological? Just unlucky in the genetic lottery? Or is it more about how you take care of yourself? Or something else?
This is exactly what we research. And it turns out that most age-associated mental decline comes from one or more of 4 specific things that all need to be addressed if you want to stay sharp and engaged as you age. Our discovery of this led to the development of our flagship memory supplement.
Okay, you're talking about NeuroQ.
That's right.
I do want to hear about NeuroQ. But first, can you tell us about some of the popular brain supplement ingredients out there that people are taking now? Are they effective?
Well, Christine, if any of them worked, then I wouldn't have spent years developing NeuroQ.
Good point. Let's start with the one that I've seen advertised a lot lately. The one from jellyfish.
I know that quite
Good
well.
morning,
In
Pucko.
my opinion, this ingredient lacks any serious proof that it works at all. It's a protein found in a species of jellyfish, and the proposed progression. I felt better. I was sharper.
Back on this.
I was quicker in conversations. No more memory stones. I mean, in fact,
Glad you come
they
on
hardly
by.
drop any claim of memory whatsoever.
Everything sound good. Picture looks good to you. Let me know.
By my dad said that this is me. We need to leave suicide. It's up to us. If
Might
we're
have to
not
lift that phone up a little bit.
together looking for fun, real life
because I'm bumping my head on it.
Tribes of Israel and their neighbors. Genesis 12:3 says, I will bless those that bless thee. When you bless the Jewish people
Just a
this
quick
way,
visit.
God is going to bless you. Great
I was
siege
busy
efforts.
drawing up
People
more
want to see
artwork.
their dude.
That's cool. What you got kind of artwork you got going for today, Poco?
It's okay, Charlie. He's not going anywhere. Shut the door.
And I do love your artwork that you draw up and that. Good stuff. People should visit your channel. I'm going to dust over the squirrel with the white, kick it back a little bit, and then I'll come back in with the gray a little bit on him. He is defined really good, but we're going to kick it back. Going to keep going back and forth with it. I did do some erasing on it, so that'll define some of the hairlines when you do that erasing on it. All in months. It's a knife with a portrait of a woman's face on a blade, on a knife blade. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds neat. Doing a knife blade with the woman's face on it. I have a pocket knife. You want to use the pocket knife? Here's my pocket knife. There you go. Here's my little pocket knife. Poco, this is my little pocket knife. See how big it is with my hand there? And then it does open up. Like that size. I can't even fit the whole thing on the screen. But you see my hand. You can use this pocket knife to put the woman's face on it. Probably reflect really good. That's a nice movie, Crocodile Dundee. Yep. Get my 40/20 one.
I'm posting a man here in the apartment just in case Stan comes here looking for you.
Thank you.
You have nothing to worry about, Mrs. Hellinger. We're gonna get him.
Now that's a knife. Everybody remembers that part of the movie. Yeah, Mitch and Dundee. Yeah, that was his name, Mitch and Crocodile Dundee. Alright, let's spray some white on this.
The sweet sound of Monday morning. Somehow you're both wired, even wiped out at the same time. And that's your
Just want to go around the whole
cortisol.
swirl,
A mix you stir into water to help reset, refocus,
kick it all back a little bit.
deep breath you've been trying to take all day. Formulated with simple ingredients like ashwagandha, L-theanine, magnesium glycinate, and vitamin D3, Super Calm helps you make the daily chaos a little easier. Super Calm from Mellow. When my hair started to thin, I wasn't feeling so confident. After I became a mom, my hair, my health, everything was frazzled. When I entered menopause, nobody tells you about hair thinning. I started taking Nutrafol because I had seen that it worked with my friend, and I really respect how it works with my skin. So my hair was getting longer and stronger. I'm a lot happier. I feel better than I did before. Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com. Affordable dentures and implants just got even more affordable. We're partnering with over 30 insurance providers nationwide, helping you save more while getting the care you need. We make quality care accessible, so you can restore your smile and feel like yourself again. Affordable dentures and implants. That's what we do.
Alright,
Schedule
cool.
your consultation at AffordableDentures.com or call 1-800-DENTURE today. I started Kitsch with one goal, rethinking how we care for our hair. Our rice water
Oh, dread paint one yesterday? Okay, I'll check it out.
which support healthy hair growth. Find out more at mykitsch.com. Life with AFib can mean a lifetime of blood thinners. And if you're troubled by falls and bleeds, worry.
Alright, Pucko. I'll see you later. I definitely will check it out. If you don't mind, if I see one of your arts that I wouldn't mind doing, you okay with that?
NAD Plus means something different to everyone. For some, it's staying sharp. No crash, just steady focus. For parents, it could be keeping up with the crazy. Or fueling the will to push further.
I like asking everybody before I do their artwork.
Funny moments, it means moving with ease and staying nimble. NAD Plus helps keep your cells running, so life stays vibrant, active, and fully yours. Behold the Branch ergonomic chair, a symbiotic companion for the working youth, with 8 points of ergonomic adjustment and lumbar support, all for a price that's remarkably humane. Branch, violently ergonomic. Check the new game day bet. Oh snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexible for all those pro and college games at your fingertips. I think we got to give you some. It's good too.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's good food.
Set sail toward vast as millennium with Brenthora.
Where's your background hotel? Right there.
Simple cat. Don't have description. Check your
Single carrier even beats my insurance.
It's the single best solution to high prices. And unlike the sunset, the savings are real.
Yep, that's exactly the same way I feel. Thank you so much. It's an honor when you have people painting your stuff.
I don't know. Oh, don't be ridiculous. You always know it. Have you read this yet? 3 times we mentioned consolidated casualty. This is this. Dylan Stanton, convicted 2 years ago for grand theft, received a suspended sentence and 5 years probation. That's just going to do wonders for our reputation.
Sir, honestly, I have no idea where he is.
And I'm sure a lot of the great artists back in the day would say the same thing.
But I'm not going to take any heat for this guy. Yeah, next thing you know, you'll be thinking,
Not too many artists frown against other artists doing their artwork. At least I don't. I don't care. Anybody could copy mine. Feel free. And anybody can, like I say, anybody could come on here and say what channel they have, or YouTube channel and that. Feel free. It's an honor to me for you guys to post your channel and stuff like that on mine.
You think I don't know that? You did.
See this?
How did you find that out?
Now listen carefully. The night before last, Christine Hellinger stayed at the Albion Hotel registered as a sniper, room 122.
I like Dread X. Dread FX. He's got some good ones. I love watching some of his. That Pinocchio one, that was pretty cool with the Playboy
Supposed to do that.
book that the boy was reading.
You want me to call Shell?
That fit in so awesome.
To get that guy off my back?
You know, Rhoda, if this miscarriage of justice succeeds, more than likely you'll find yourself back in the secretarial pool.
I'll get right on it.
Catalano. Where are you?
Immaterial. Now listen to me carefully.
Yeah, you have a good one. I hope your artwork goes good today.
For solving the Hellinger murder.
It sounds really cool.
You get your butt in here before you get shot off.
There are three things that have to do. First, have forensics check over the entire house to trace the blood. He wasn't killed in a ceiling.
I know that. You suspect. Why you stuck him in the shower, I haven't figured out yet. Two,
Ask the separate bell patrolman if the freezer chest in the garage was padlocked when they found the body.
freezer chest.
And third, find out from the pathologist if any of Hellinger's internal organs showed evidence of frozen tissue.
Look, quit trying to cloud the issue. Just get in here and give yourself up.
I'll be in touch.
Wait a minute. Sam! Give me the medical examiner.
Cover this up a little bit. Get some of this overspray off of here.
Only when I'm eating in a medical center. You
Did you get it?
I want you to know that this is costing me dinner with Sheldon and his parents Saturday night.
Remind me to put you in for a raise.
Put me in for a raise.
Like I said, thank you for coming on by.
Unless I'm mistaken, this is either the Hellinger office or Danny Hellinger's hotel.
You're mistaken. I already checked it out. The number is listed to Joseph Hellinger.
Brother Joey. Of course it is. Next to the lunch, Rhoda. Then 3 boxes of oil.
Wait a minute, that's a police station.
Yes, I decided to get myself.
Come in. Here he is, Lieutenant. So you finally got smart. Good thinking on your part.
Son of a lecture, Lieutenant. I think it is something.
That makes two of us. Would you mind closing the door and away?
Yes, sir.
The pathologist reported internal organs do show signs of having been frozen.
In the garage, freezer chest, no doubt.
Yeah, the San Rafael cops said there was no padlock on the chest when they investigated. It was empty.
What's wrong? Why was there no such so? Came in and removed the file, freezer stuff in the steel shelf, in an attempt to mask the real. And I was out of town until Tuesday.
Now, for the record, Stan, I no longer consider you a suspect.
Oh,
Just a gullible patsy.
a misdemeanor, of course.
So, who did kill the guy?
Christina Hellinger. But she needed help to create the illusion that he was still alive while I was being set up. Help from who? Her stepson Joey, a wastrel with a love of money. Now his father had kind of had in his will and left everything to his eldest son, Danny. I'm sure that Joey agreed to help the widow out for a hefty slice of her inheritance.
Can we take that to court?
I doubt it. On the other hand, you set 2 untrustworthy people on the commission course, anything could happen. Now, may I suggest a transaction?
No.
Right.
All right, let's hear it.
First, alert the media that I've been recaptured. Secondly, make sure that Christina Hellinger knows about it.
Brian? Christina Hellinger. Well, I'm fine now, but it's been a terrible ordeal.
perhaps when you get back. You've no father. Yes, I understand. Sorry I bothered you.
Too bad, Christine. More rejection.
Dennis, they arrested you again.
Oh, arrest is one thing. Keeping you behind glass is quite another matter. Since your daughter knows me by sight, I dropped in through your bedroom window. Oh, not when we meant so much to each other.
What?
Well, you, of course. I realize I'm not quite the social lion that Ryan Donovan is, nor maybe as well. But I do have my attributes.
Crazy.
I did have to kill Ben. In a delay, no, it was just love, remember. The sense of guilt. Small share of your inheritance. I must warn you, Christina, your plan won't work. The fathers will sound stupid. They'll know that Ben was killed several days ago. His body frozen. And then, of course, you always run the risk that Joe was all. By the way, did he inflict those bruises on your face, or will they do it yourself?
I don't know what you're talking about.
On the other hand, we do have a reasonable alternative. Suppose we take an argument that you and I were together at my place on Sunday, all day and all evening. I could swear to it.
I'm listening.
As for Joe, well, he was furious with his father. He drove to San Rafael to confront him. They got into a terrible row over the new will, and he stabbed him with the ice pick. In a panic, he stuffed the body into the freezer while he figured out what to do next. When he saw you and I together at the party, it came to him. He turned his own car, maybe picked up and then trained me up. You completely domain. Oh,
Joey will claim otherwise.
who believed him? He's never thanked you anyway. Striking out of you would be unnatural.
Any sort of personal involvement between you and me, that wouldn't be part of it.
No offense. But all things considered, I'd rather have the money.
All right. How much?
Say everything.
I'd like to stop you from coming back a year from now for, what would you say, that?
Treasure trip. Having virgins. I could hardly go to the police without implicating myself as an accessory after the fact. Your mood, Joey.
That's one thing about after you do your colors on the squirrel and that, you do not mind it taking that blue shifting away, because the blue shift gives it the gray looking, I think.
Mom, the case was broken open to the efforts of Dennis Stanton, an investigator for consolidated casualty, at one time considered a prime suspect of the murder.
Crazy lady. She thought she had a chance with Ryan Donovan.
And everything that went with it. Now, she is what I call a sister.
I figured out on bow and that, I'm going to do that with paintbrush.
Considering I didn't save the company one thin dime. Money. What's that? I'm talking about press. I'm talking about the kind of publicity that money can't buy. And no chance of me converting that enthusiasm to a few days off. Days off? Not a chance. As a matter of fact, I have a couple of new cases for you. If things keep going the way they're going, I might make that transfer to the New York office. Ciao. New York.
being I got the white, I'm just going to go in and touch some of these areas up a little bit. Even though I still got to go over it with a little bit more color again.
Prices keep climbing. Every month, a new expense. And the debt adds up. So, how do you face it?
I got this white really thin. Thin and transparent. But still, you can take transparent over it. I think.
Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started.
I ditched my wired bras thanks to this. I'm just obsessed with this Shaperman bra. It is completely wire-free. It provides unbeatable comfortability, support, style, and lift. It has this extra band coverage on the bottom. No poking wires, no keeping. It comes in 6 different colors, sizes S to Brando. You see Shaperman's logo on it, you know it's going to be super comfortable. Head on over to shaperman.com and try it risk-free today.
The feds want them to testify. The bad guys want them stopped. Painfully. It's her job to keep them alive.
Put your hands where we can see them.
In plain sight. Every Tuesday starting at noon 11 Central on Start TV. Another episode of Murder, She Wrote starts now, right here on Start TV.
I'll be right back.
Morning, Lynn. Rosna, Janet. Lovely day. We need rain. It might dry a little day, as it is. Well, you know what they say. Sunshine brings the tourists out.
Tourist. Huh. The reason I retired in Cabot Cove 4 years ago was to get away from those people in there.
Well, that's why the good people of Cabot Cove elected me mayor. To make sure that nothing spoils our fair little community. Well, you look very lovely today, Janet. You been around to register yet?
Why vote? It only encourages them.
Yeah, let's take it, bud.
Ugh.
If you're that quiet, maybe I'll just stop and hit a bucket of balls in the morning. Oh, listen, Floyd, I forgot to tell you, Mrs. Fletcher's gonna be stopping by to get some files. Come over her kids, okay?
Yeah, I think I'll do his bow near the end. Let's go in. Let's do the brown. No, we'll switch up guns. I was using Timothy John Luke's gun. We'll switch up to the H&S gun.
Maybe that's because you were going so fast. Can I see your driver's license and registration, please?
Oh, come on, give me a break.
And Evolution CR Plus. We're gonna switch up to that one.
Now, here's the
You
registration.
know what?
You know, I think I must have left my driver's license at home.
That's the stencil that Mike Brush gave
Sure, I think I got some
out.
right here.
And that stencil, those other holes are too big, but the little holes I might use them to do like the dots you see around on the squirrel on that. Hey, I might use that part in different areas. I like that.
What I'm doing, Sonny Boy, is taking you to jail.
Farmers were looking for this one?
Well,
That's
pretty
cool.
close to my book.
Make sure this young clean good and shooting good.
And then I remembered something that happened years ago when I was Papa was sheriff. If that
Definitely look
sheriff
like
has
it's
taken
shooting
back,
good.
I better give him back his desk.
Maybe he forgot his golf clubs. You are making a big mistake here, my friend. Hey, can we talk about this? I mean, be reasonable.
I can see you're a busy sheriff.
Put a little bit of reducer in there.
That guy. Drunk driving, speeding, driving without a license, and trying to bribe a police officer.
And we'll get the brown out for it.
Make a phone call. And I want to make that phone call now.
I'll make a phone call when I say you can make a phone call. You got that? Floyd Compass. Must be 20, 25 grand in there. Mrs. F, if you'd be so kind as to check his figures and sign this sheet as a witness. And this one?
And now we're gonna get the gray out first.
Do you know who I am? Hellman. Bradley. Two of them.
Nah, I don't really need the gray. I'm gonna just do the brown a little bit.
Maybe you've heard of him, even in this hick town.
Ambassador Chandler Hellman from New York?
This is false arrest. He's going to have your butt with a knife and fork.
Look. You sit down and you shut up until I ask you a question. You got that? I don't care if the old man is the king of me. You're gonna do time for this. On that, you got my personal guarantee. And if you're even thinking about making bail, forget it.
Yeah. Even though the brown is dark in the cup and that, once you spray the colors out, they look dark in the cup, but when you spray the colors out, they tend to lighten up. You can shoot them as it as dark as you want, or as light as you want that color to go on your surface. So it doesn't matter how dark it is, as long as it's like I'm shooting just a brown. Long as it's a brown, I can make it as dark as I want, or I can make it as light as I want. The more paint you put on there with the airbrush, the darker it gets. And that's even with the same way as it dries. It'll get darker, it gets darker, and that. And then once you put clear on it, it changes to another stage.
Thanks, Haskell. I'll call you again if I need anything more.
It looks more rich then.
They seem to be having a communication problem with the sheriff.
So it's all in the matter of your
He has
thinking process of the way it goes with the way it get the way when you spray it. It's either you spray, if you spray a lot, it gets darker. If you spray less, it goes lighter. So, and then when it's dry, it'll tend to be on that side a little bit. But when it gets, then when you put the clear over it, it's darker in a way. I mean, it's darker and brighter. So it goes either way with each step process of when you're thinking about how you're going to do the painting.
Watch me. I don't embarrass you.
It just ain't one way and then that's it. It's a couple different ways. Paint reacts, paint, you have to be, you have to think of all different stages of the paint color when you're spraying it.
That's the way it's gonna be, counselor.
If you were smart enough, Sheriff.
So it can look like this now, but when I put the clear on there, it's going to be completely different in a way. It's a tricky game you play when you're painting, airbrushing and that. All right, so Let's go up by. Oh, I gotta fix my eyes.
Mayor, there's a Mr. Grundle from the governor's office.
Need to clean the glasses off a little bit.
I did tell him I'm in a meeting. Hold on there, Constable. What's the matter? You've got to talk with him, Jessica. Sheriff Bentley,
Really a
he's
lot.
got some very important
There's
people
my
in the
rag.
I phoned Bill
There it
Bill.
is.
Let me guess. Brad's on that.
I feel like I've run over a hornet's nest with my power mower. Sheriff Bentley won't listen to me. I went over there. He told me. Well, it was very rude.
Now, Sam, you're not caving into political pressure, are you?
Oh, of course not.
I mean, you do plan to stand firmly behind our sheriff, don't you, Sam?
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta clean my eyes up a little bit, guys.
excuse me, Mayor. I said hold my phone.
Ladies and gentlemen.
To you, Mayor.
Mayor Bruce, I am Ambassador Chandler Hellman. This is Mrs. Hellman. And I do not mind telling you I am very upset.
Yes. Yes, indeed, Mr. Ambassador. And I'm very concerned myself. Well,
Yeah, I can see. I can see.
Terrorized and thrown into jail over a simple traffic violation.
well, I'm looking into the matter personally, Mr. Ambassador. I was just over at the sheriff's office where I demanded an explanation. Oh, may I introduce Jessica Fletcher?
This rag comes with a little pouch I can put it in.
Inspector,
J.D. Fletcher? Oh, of course. Well, I knew that you lived in Maine, but I didn't know that you was here. Oh, Chandler, Mrs. Fletcher's quite a celebrity.
Now,
Not many people here today.
Ambassador,
you can remove that sheriff from office and replace him with someone.
I don't know what time it is. Oh, 10 o'clock.
Corrupt.
Mr. Farrell, our family attorney, informs me that this local police authority is holding my son on a trumped-up charge and trying to extort.
All right, let's get to it.
Sorry, but I have to be that frank. Chandler, dear, perhaps we better talk with the sheriff before we get to it.
I need another
Maybe this way to settle it without too much fuss.
piece up here.
Mrs. Fletcher, well, I certainly don't approve of pressure tactics. Oh, absolutely not.
Either another piece. Oh, I got the other side. I can use that.
No, you do have to calm down. You haven't even talked to Brad yet.
Bradley, what is it gonna take to straighten you out?
Hey, they've got it in for strangers here. It's handled
Always close up the lids on all your stuff when you're painting.
Unless you're brought here for one, it might finally make a
Because paint does dissolve, it does get hard.
real good on the front page of
Yeah.
the Washington Post.
So if you clean your lids up, put your lids on tight and everything like that, it helps.
Easy for him. Sheriff, do you mind if I help myself some of this coffee?
Oh, here, let me get that for you, Miss Hellman. Cream, sugar?
Black, thank you. Do you have any children there?
No, I don't.
They can be such a trial.
Oh,
No, Mrs. Hellman, you seem much too young to be Brad's mother. Oh, Brad's mother was Chandler's first wife. I'm afraid he was rather neglected. Well, Chandler was so busy and away so much of the time, and even when he was there, I suspect he was rather stern with him. Poor boy. Well, it would be such a shame if his whole life were ruined just because of one little misunderstanding.
What about Frank Casey's wife? And his wife with 2 kids.
immediate. And I am giving you notice that I intend to file charges of police brutality.
Now, just a moment. There's
I
never
get
been
the
any question
big
of
stencil on this a little way.
That is not how it looks to me.
Cover up his eye area a little bit.
Who did this to you?
Man, let's go with the big one.
he did.
This area, I don't know if I got enough area to hold the stencil out. I want to hold it right out there. there, that looks good.
Check out
A little bit down here.
affordable dentures and implants just got even more affordable. We're partnering with over 30 insurance providers nationwide, helping you save more while
That
keeping the care you love.
around his back of his neck.
Quality care accessible, so you can restore your smile and feel like yourself again. Affordable dentures and implants.
And
That's
we'll
what we do.
grab this one.
Schedule your consultation at affordabledentures.com or call 1-800-DENTURE today. There's a reason Kitsch has millions of happy customers. We've created sustainable, functional shampoo and conditioner bars made for every type of hair. Our rice water protein bars repair damaged hair and promotes healthy hair growth for everyone. Our coconut oil bars are a perfect match for curly hair. They deliver major moisture and help
There.
reduce stubborn frizz. And our purple toning bars help
A little
raise
bit there
lines
on his
like breast
chest.
skin while bringing in much needed hydration. Find the bar that works for you. Visit us at
We'll
mykitsch.com.
define that up a little
When I went
bit.
through menopause, my hair was so thin I could barely fit my hair in the ponytail.
We got right
So
back
I called my
here.
daughter because she was taking Nutrafol.
I found Nutrafol after doing a ton of research, and I was impressed that they had specific products for every stage you can experience in your life.
After just a few months, my ponytail got
Just a little
bigger and
bit there.
stronger.
It was so
Goes
good.
down
There
a
was
little bit.
solution for both of us. We didn't have to suffer, just like I didn't have to suffer.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com.
Dust into
So
it.
good. Side
Just to give him a little bit right there.
Ladies, those bras are made for mannequins.
Now we'll go down his back still a little bit.
To embrace you with a perfect fit, great support, and they're ultra comfortable. Shaper Mint has the most comfortable shaping accessories such as bras, shapewear, camis, undies, and more at amazing prices. Just over 500,000
Let's stick with this
Shop
one.
now at shapermint.com.
My wife and I
Just lightly.
declared a bankruptcy and we're rebuilding everything so that we can buy a house. The bills just kept steadily piling up. Made it hard to sleep some nights not knowing if I was going to have a car when I came home. At one point it even got to where we were worried if we were still going to be able to keep the house. That's when it was time to call J.G. Wentworth.
If you have credit card, personal loan, or medical debt, J.G. Wentworth's debt relief program can help reduce what you owe by up to 45% before fees.
My monthly payment went from $700 a month to $380 a month.
J.G. Wentworth can help eliminate your debt in as little as 24 months.
It was actually quite easy. After I completed
Now that's in his back area a little bit there.
J.G. Wentworth literally saved my marriage.
If your debt is more than $10,000, you're not.
Now the tail, let's go around the tail area, which is, you see it right in there. So we're just gonna dust it around in there.
$300 for a refill?
Don't pay that. You simply can. Look up your prescription, show the coupon to the pharmacist, and say,
It's like the top part of it is darker than the bottom. So we go a little bit darker up top there. Now it's like, you see the light area, so I want to go down. We'll keep some of the light area. So we're down about, see there's a leaf right there, so that's where I want to go. It's there. Tail should have been up higher, but that's alright. So we go in this area a little bit to have it a little bit darker.
There's nothing more I can do.
Well, somebody has to do something.
That area is darker.
What can I do for you, Lynn?
I brought over your Christmas lunch from the diner.
Are you working at the
And
diner?
this area is darker.
I'm out of work at any place. Rudy was busy at Charlie.
I offered to help.
Down here, just dust a little bit of the color.
Rudy says be sure don't get cold. I'll just take back to him.
Fine. Hey, listen, pick up the breakfast tray right back there, will you?
come down it back a little bit more.
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and carrots. Terrific. I don't believe this.
Are you gonna stand there and watch me eat? What? Think I'm gonna steal the silverware? Oh, Mrs. Hellman, I hope I'm not disturbing you with this lecture. Not at all. Would you like a cup of coffee? I was just going for a refill. Oh, no, thank you. I'm already on edge. I just want to see
See?
Brad. Bring him some fresh
Yeah,
clothes from
kind of
the
darker in this area.
So depressed. Why, yes, I suppose he would be. Won't you sit down? Thank you.
That'll be the darker gray I shoot over this. I want to leave as much white as possible in this area.
If you're asking me to use my influence to persuade Sheriff Metzger to drop the charges against your stepson, I can't do that. But all the accusations against Brad are so hopelessly muddled. I mean, nothing can be proved, so why stir up an ugly mess? I believe that's for the courts to decide. Of course. Jessica, my husband has been under a great deal of
That
pressure lately.
dust out
He's
here
up
a
for
little
very
bit.
important post. Now, an incident like this, even though it can't be proved,
Down the bottom.
yeah, you're not field day. Apparently, the press was effectively muzzled when that family was killed in the drunk driving accident 4 years ago in New York. Oh, I don't know what you heard about that, but Brad was absolved of any wrongdoing. Yes, I understand that the authorities were persuaded to drop the charges against your stepson. But I'm afraid that wouldn't work in Calico.
See, I get right
Mrs.
there.
Fletcher, my husband is a very powerful man. Yes,
There.
he's also very determined. Unless your Sheriff Metzger can wake up and smell the coffee, he could find himself in a lot of trouble. I don't think Sheriff Metzger is intimidated by threats, and I can assure
Take a
you
little
I'm
bit up in
only
here.
a threat, Jessica.
Not much.
It's the way they play in the big leagues.
Right there, like that. And
Thank you.
then
I won't keep you any longer. Oh, if that sheriff gives me a friend of
tail just got a little bit back in here
advise him to back off.
on the tail. Not much at all. Just do a little bit of dusting in there.
Is this a private party? How is the room profile?
I'm Chef. I'm afraid I'm not very good company.
Me either. Can't we compare notes?
You've heard.
I'm a little discouraged. The way some people seem to be able to bend the rules. Particularly if they're powerful.
And I posted people in on
It has not been
me
long.
going live on here. I should have posted in
I'm hanging up.
Bass Pro. I wouldn't mind having them as a sponsor on some of my artwork.
One of the reasons I left the NYPD was because I couldn't handle politics and police movement.
What exactly happened in New York? Who was Frank Casey? Was he a friend of yours?
Some of these animal paintings wouldn't be bad to have Bass Pro as a sponsor.
Call together and understand me, okay? So one night Frank and Doris, the two kids are driving home from work. And a drunk driver runs a red light, broadsides.
So that's that part. Like I said, I have to come in with the paintbrush a little bit.
Not a scratch.
Like I said, I'm gonna use this a little bit.
There were people who knew.
I'm gonna use this stencil just a little bit around.
The medics who had to clean up the mess. All the guys in the precinct knew the score. Brad Holmes, old man. Put in the fix.
But surely they couldn't protect
Taking shape.
4 people were dead.
They just let it slip.
But when I come in with the paintbrush, it'll detail it out a little bit more.
Official records were either changed or got lost. Kate claimed somebody else was driving.
But I'm liking the color that I have so far around.
Gets off with a revoked driver's license. Frank Casey and his family got it right at the center.
Color setup is good.
He's gonna beat it again. And if they have to smear me and make it happen, well, I just don't go for that much.
Not if we don't let them smear you. Not if we all fight this thing together.
We'll see. But anyway, thank you, Mrs. F.
Want to go with the darker gray in a way. Darker gray, I'm going to do the spots.
Yeah, I'm on top of the situation. Who said the body?
Let's dump out the white.
As far as I can make out, it happened sometime late last night.
Dump out the white and go to a darker gray.
On the next of kin yet. I've been kind of busy.
So we'll go back to Timothy John Luke's gun.
I was just on my way over to the bar.
The Badger
Bad news for you.
Patriot 105.
Let's get somebody from the coroner's office called me 5 minutes ago at the hotel.
Let me empty my gun out a little bit.
What are you talking about?
If it is the last thing that I do, I am going to see you charged with the murder of my son.
Deputy Chief Brenda Lee Johnson is on a mission.
There's no need to be alarmed.
The Closer, every Monday, starting at noon, 11 Central.
Welcome to the internet, a magical place where anyone can be anything they want to be.
I'm pretending to be an elderly man's name.
Yeah, you are. I'm a doctor who has what you need to see real results. Fantastic. And I said I could remodel a kitchen.
Wait, you can't?
On the internet, I can.
Don't leave your job to an uncovered internet search. Angie has 30 years of experience finding the best pros.
Angie Johnson, well,
And Tibio is the only gut-focused treatment for moderate to severe Crohn's in UC. Gut-focused and Tibio works right where you need it to block inflammation in your gut. With the latest
Put that up there. That is my brown.
lasting relief and steroid-free remission. And some people experience
Clean this brush out a little bit.
and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. And Tibio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Also, likely P&L, a rare brain infection that can result in death, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have the infection. Real-life symptoms, source or prone to infections. Within Tibio, you can be able to pay as little as $0 per dose. Ask your doctor if Tibio is right for you.
The viral Cobra Valley meat sticks are on sale right now. They're up to 20% off. These are the most delicious meat sticks on the market. There are tons of flavors and they're naturally fermented, so they're nice and juicy and you get none of the nasty preservatives found in other sticks. If you're looking for something healthy when you're on the go, these are the perfect clean protein snack. We're talking 100% grass-fed beef and venison and truly pasture-raised chicken and pork. They're gut-friendly with no sugar, gluten, soy, or seed oil. Just a delicious, on-the-go, clean protein snack from a real food.
Button pops, dirty shoes, endless cleaning. Your floors never seem to stay clean. There's a simple solution. Meet Muddy Mat, the ultra-absorbent microfiber mat that traps dirt instantly. Engineered with thousands of advanced ultra-soft microfibers that are 5 times more absorbent than ordinary doormats. Muddy Mat doesn't just catch dirt, it locks it in. Whether it's mud, snow, sand, or water, every step on your new Muddy Mat leaves your floors spotless. And its reinforced rubber backing keeps it firmly in place. No more slipping or sliding. Perfect for your entryway, kitchen, bathroom, or even under your pet's food bowl, Muddy Mat absorbs 5 times more
Alright.
water. And when it's time for a cleanup, just toss it in the washing machine and it comes out looking as good as new.
Dog parents, this is a must-have. My floors have never been so clean. I mean, both movie and blue, painted, covered in mud.
Alright,
And
let's
this
get the
anti-mud
dark.
mat
What did I
lets
say I was going to do?
I've got muddy mats all over the house.
The darker gray.
The bath mat feels so good under my fingers.
We're going to add the darker gray.
Makes it safe, too.
Close the lid up on the white. Put that off to the side. Let's grab the darker gray.
It's so soft and squishy. I've even found my
See, I'm gonna try to try to do the spots. You see all the spots all around. I'm gonna try to do that with the darker gray.
Call the number on the screen or visit trybuddymat.com or simply scan the QR code right now to claim an incredible 70% off and get your free money mat today. But hurry, this exclusive offer is available only for a limited time. Once they are gone, they are gone.
Time
Don't
flies
wait.
when you're having
Join
fun.
satisfied customers who have already transformed their homes with Money Mat. Act now. Clean floors, happy home.
Call 1-800-824-6126.
Want to see me, Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
Almost knocked my paint over already.
It's Lieutenant Powell here wants to see you.
Like I said, that's why I
Yeah, but I didn't request
preach
it.
about
Sunday,
closing the lids up on your paint.
thought our situation needed some oversight.
I'll be conducting the investigation. If by my authority, spelled out in this letter from the state attorney's office.
Yeah, well, thanks for the offer. But I'll be investigating Brad Hellman's murder myself.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear enough, sir. I'm here to investigate you.
Well, everybody here in Cabot Cove thinks that Sheriff Metzger has done a wonderful job. At least until now.
Clean my lid off on the airbrush gun.
Charges? What charges?
It's been alleged that you tried to solicit a bribe from prisoner one, Bradley Hellman.
You got that one backwards, pal.
And while the prisoner was in your custody, you beat him, trying to extort $25,000 he was carrying, which is still missing. It's further alleged that you murdered the prisoner either.
Alright, now let me close my lids off.
What the hell is going on here? I mean, I know his old man has got juice.
Got the dark gray on there. Close up my 4021 lid.
You think I snuffed the kid, and then you think I'm dumb enough to use my service revolver?
Maybe not, but on suspension, you have no authority to carry him.
And I'm gonna use Mike's brush stencil, new stencil that he sent for Christmas. And thank you, Mike's brush, for the stencils. The man is good. The man is good.
Nobody in Cabot Cove wants you to quit.
The man is good to everybody who joins his channel and that.
Charges are ridiculous.
That's not the point. The point is those charges may be ridiculous, but they are serious.
Alright, like I said, I don't know why I keep looking at, I look over at the laptop there to see my picture of this up here. To see if I can see the picture on there. The only thing I see over there on the laptop is all you guys' comments and how my live stream is looking. But I want to concentrate on that up there, so that's what I was looking for. So we're back to this. And like I said, this stencil, I don't know if you can see it, but it has the little holes in it. And I want to use that to put the dots, like in a way, up on there. So we'll do that. And we got to switch it around this way. And just hold it. Look at that. Fits on there nicely. But now I gotta fit it on there nicely. Check your spray first. Spray's good. Clean the needle off a little bit.
Well, it sure was somebody in the vicinity, Jessica.
But if she was sober enough and responsible enough to call an ambulance, maybe she wasn't the one who was driving.
Yeah, look. See, I gave it a little bit. That's it. What I wanted. And you always got to make sure it's cleaned off enough to do a little bit more. Do a little bit there. I don't want the stuff to be too big.
Yes, but I suspect that it does.
And New York is out of my jurisdiction. Mr. Switzer, I have everything well in hand.
That does that one. That's what I like there. Got a little bit going on here, so we'll do right there like that.
Any fingerprints on the gun?
Matter of fact, there are, but I'm not releasing any information further.
I suppose you checked the registration
A
number
little
on
bit
the gun.
there.
The registration number to Augusta an hour ago. Now, if you will excuse me.
Of course.
Yes, Lieutenant Avery Powell going to Cabot Cove. Business through records and
I do have other ones that'll give me the dot, but that's all right.
That's it. That's the number on the piece. Vinny, take the gum out of your mouth. Will you give me the last part again?
These other parts are way too big, I think.
You are a prince among men. What do you mean I owe you? You still owe me $10 from the last World Series. Love the vice. Thanks, pal.
So the revolver is registered in New York.
Just add a little bit at a
It's
time.
registered to the same Morgan Phillips who owns the car.
I think that we are starting to connect some of the dots. Excuse me. Please forgive me for intruding.
Right around where his arm meets.
How thoughtful of you, Spencer. Of course, we are all in a state of shock. But I
Right
think it
there.
Sheriff shooting our boy not once, but 3 times. Breaks my heart. Oh, this is Braid's fiance. She flew up this morning to be with me. Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Fletcher. Yes. She flew up in the family jet this morning.
Yeah.
I know this is a very sad time for all of you, but I was hoping to be able to have a little talk with Miss Phillips.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Spencer, but we are very late for an important appointment.
Please excuse me. Well, some other time.
I have another one of
Bradley
these.
Hellman.
The family's the
Oh, the Gerald Mendez one.
But he was there before he was arrested, wasn't he? Was he alone? Was there someone there?
Gerald Mendez one. That's the one I want also.
He was registered as a single.
Yes, of course, but that wouldn't necessarily mean that he was alone.
Now, Jessica, the guest that the Navarro is are entitled
That
to
one.
their privacy.
That's a Gerald Mendez one. That's a good one.
Very open-handed man, Jessica. Generous to a fault.
I see. A good tipper.
Enough to not have a private word, if you take my meaning.
Arnold, I wouldn't dream of asking you.
Plus he has.
Especially if they've been paid for. But if
I
that
forget. I keep forgetting about Gerald. Oh, Gerald. I ain't spraying green, but we could use yours. That's another good one.
Could you, let us say, scratch your ear?
And that's the other one from Mike's brush. Is the skull.
Before he was murdered.
But you hear it from me, Jessica.
It's very reassuring to know that there are still people who can be relied upon.
I knew I had other ones around.
Lieutenant Powell,
Sorry, Mr. Fletcher, I don't have time right now.
what have you learned?
So we'll use the Gerald Mendez one. Come in, do some more spots.
They're not nested. They're not on file with the FBI. We know this is your revolver. We have a ballistics report confirming it's the murder weapon, and we have fingerprints.
Why did you say that you had just arrived, when in fact you had been here before Brad was murdered?
I have enough evidence to put you on suspicion and take your fingerprints.
Lieutenant, if she owns the gun, her fingerprints on it might easily be explained.
Always make sure that's dry before you place it down.
What was it that Brad had to do here in Calico?
He wouldn't tell me. He said that it was something that was hanging over his head, but that he could take care of it. He said that then everything would be better and then we'd be able to get married.
Keep going on down with it.
When he got up here, that I found out what he really wanted to do. He was drinking, and he told me about this accident that happened 4 years ago in New York. He said they were going to throw him. And she slipped away right after the accident. Brad said that she could have testified
Let's
against
go
him that he
with
was
this
drunk
one a
and
little bit.
driving. He said that she
Just stay with the center.
He said that he was terrible. He said that this time he was going to kill her. To shut her up forever.
The feds want them to testify. The bad guys want them stopped. It's her job to keep them alive. In plain sight, every Tuesday starting at noon, 11 Central on Start TV.
Billy, I need help with the clear.
Yeah, one second, Grandma. This guy's gonna find my car. Okay, if you need Carvana,
What's your plate number?
boss, M-O-B.
Features, no absence, right? Good.
Selling door car the easy way with Carvana. Oh, good. Side boob. Say, girl, that Shaperman is has the most comfortable shaping essentials, such as bras, shapewear, camis, undies, and more at amazing prices. Shop the holiday sale now at shapermint.com. This is the year your hair stops holding you back. You pull it up, and for the
Back
first
and
time in a
forth,
while,
back
you'll
and
just
forth,
like
back
the
and
ponytail
forth.
again. This shift comes from sticking with a routine that works from the inside out. Get going today at
Go down here
newshaper.com.
near the bottom of
At
them.
home dermaplaning is the new
Do a little
Botox of
bit
2024.
there.
It's time for Sonic Smooth Pro Plus. It removes all the peach fuzz and dead skin off my face, leaving it feeling smooth and refreshed. Order yours now while they still have their limited time sale at sonicsmooth.com.
Don't kill your dog.
Oh, hey, Dr. Marty.
Hey, man,
But what's wrong with this? It's premium stuff.
let's check it out. It's still kibble, which means it's ultra-processed at extremely high temperatures and destroy the
Go in
nutrients.
this area. I'm gonna fill it out with this.
Premium meats, fruit, and vegetables locking in their nutrients.
Never kibbled.
You got a kid, and they're gonna love it.
It's the end of a long day, but your mind's still racing. Meet Super Calm Vanilla. PhD formulated with ashwagandha, L-theanine, magnesium glycinate, and vitamin D3 to help support relaxation and healthy cortisol levels. Super Calm Vanilla. Pay for whatever the day brings with up to $500 in 5 minutes or less. Download now.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate. You're turning 65 soon.
Surely call and ask for yourself.
Thank you for calling Aetna. This is Ann. How can I help you?
Do you really have Medicare plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all three. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really? See, they're great. But what's all this going to cost me?
We know things can add up quickly. That's why Aetna has Medicare Advantage plans with a $0 monthly plan premium and $0 demonstration.
Oh, I like that.
And I think you'll like our strong network of doctors. And you can manage it all in our mobile app or on our website.
I'm told you.
Let me walk you through your plan options. I love the right rate.
That'd be great.
Turn 65. Call 1-877-Aetna-08.
Go up on the tail a little bit. I'll lighten that up again.
Weight Watchers.
It's alright.
It works. For members like JoJo, who's learning simple, healthy habits. Sharia, who's making progress with meds. And Kim, who still gets to eat what she loves. For over 60 years, we've helped millions of members find what works for them. Now, it's your turn. Watch your life open up. Watch your storage shift. Watch what you're capable of.
come back around and lighten things up again. Have to take the white.
Told you he intended to kill this girl.
Yes, that's what he said. I tried to stop him. I even hid my revolver while he was trying through my suitcase. I flipped it into his, and he didn't think to look there. He was just so angry and frustrated, he just left.
Let's go up here.
Who this girl is, the one who was blackmailing him?
No, if I'd known, I would have.
Make sure you're always make sure your
Strikes me this whole story.
stencil's a little
I
dry.
mean, we only have your word, Miss Phillips, that this girl even exists.
Well, if this girl does exist, someone knows who she is.
Isn't it fair? Let's strike.
Thank you.
Then he just set himself up with a comfortable herb retirement.
So what do I do now? Go in there and bust her up?
Well, they're going to know that my little book
There.
they'll probably deny everything. Look,
Do a little bit on the tail going downwards.
hello, Janet.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Fletcher.
There, what I do is I used to love to come to this park and read.
There isn't much else to do.
No, I haven't told you this exciting in New York City. You seem a little upset. Is it because of Brad Holmes' death?
I don't know any Brad Holmes.
Yes, I suppose you didn't know him very well. I mean, you probably only spent one weekend with him in New York 4 years ago. And it ended so tragically.
How do you know about that?
Well, let's just say that I do know. And I'm afraid the police know too, or they soon will.
And my car, he said, is darker than the wind. Somebody
There you go, a little bit there.
Talk about it.
Do a little bit more on this back
There isn't
the
much to
back
tell.
part. A little bit more there to get
I
closer
met him in a bar.
to the
He
edge.
offered me a ride home.
It was real tough car. Should have realized how smart he was.
just, you know what happened.
Yes, a family was killed.
So,
Is that how you heard from it?
it wasn't really nice, but I had to walk 2 blocks away from the state park to call them. And then my parents.
But you didn't call the police.
My parents didn't want me getting
There,
shot.
gives it a little bit of texture.
Then there were complications with my ankle.
Still like to get closer up here.
Another Brad was a bastard helped his son. I didn't feel like this.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it just seems to have to pay for what happened.
And they've been paying ever since.
It was only right.
What he did to our little...
There we go.
It wouldn't have done Janet no good, but
I like it, I like it, I like it.
Well, I can't
And a little bit right about
I think I can understand it. Big
there.
lots of money. Someone told me that Brad came to Calico to settle something, to put an end to the hold that you had over them.
That gives him his texture.
never came here. He has nothing to do with his murder.
We were here together watching television, all of us, all night, and we'll swear to it.
Do a little bit here. Right in this area.
You're not going to do anything?
There's nothing I can do. I checked out what you told me. The cops is denying all of it.
So is that wine, barrel. There isn't a shred of evidence. Well, I think that's all a sideshow anyway. Just forget it. Mess
All
around.
right.
But you don't have any real
That
evidence
part.
against
Now we
Brad.
come back over, do it over with the white a little bit.
So he wore buttons.
And
The details of my investigation are confidential, Mrs. Fletcher.
now we'll come over with the brown.
And unless my eyes are bad, it says that Brad Hellman was shot twice.
Does Bella see any significance in that?
But 3 bullets were
We'll
found.
come over with the brown.
Unusual then. It was dark, a deserted place, so shot. Maybe he was nervous.
Yes, perhaps that explains it. And the gloves. Lieutenant Powell, if you're really interested in solving Brad Hellman's murder, perhaps you'd like to go along with a little experiment. Suppose our little community will get a black eye over this. But I didn't want to let you leave before I told you how very sorry I am about everything. That's very sweet of you, Mrs. Fletcher. It's really a shame that your sheriff didn't drop the charges. Yes, I'm afraid things don't look as good for our sheriff. Lieutenant Powell thinks that he has to hold the charge case, except for one thing. His fingerprints weren't on the murder weapon. Obviously, he wore gloves. Well, Lieutenant Powell already thought of that, too. That's why he's having Sheriff Metzger's gloves tested for traces of nitrate. Nitrate? Tiny traces of nitrate. Gunpowder would be on the gloves if he had fired the shot. Of course, it's amazing what they can learn these days from these scientific tests, isn't it? Yes. Well, I'm sure he'll get whatever he deserves. I have to finish packing. It was very nice to meet you, Mrs. Fletcher. I'm sure that we'll meet again soon.
That kicks it back a little bit. It's a brown squirrel.
I guess that removes any doubt, Mrs. Hellman.
What the hell are you doing here?
Watching you burn a pair of gloves. If you hadn't been in such a hurry, you'd have noticed you burned the wrong pair. I found these in your suitcase. Faint odor of nitrate. The pair you burned was a similar pair that I put in there. It was uncast.
How dare you go through
Oh, it almost looks like a black squirrel right now.
I got this.
What you talking
It
about,
was all
Mike?
Mrs. Fletcher's idea.
This is outrageous. What is going on here? Mrs. Hellman, remember? You told me that you'd gotten Brad fresh clothes when he was in jail. Well, you must have gotten them out of his suitcase, which is where Morgan said that she'd hidden the revolver. Well, I mean, are you suggesting that I did anything? I'm sorry, but you gave yourself away. When I think of that sheriff shooting our boy not once, but 3 times, it breaks my heart. 3 bullets? Yeah. The coroner said there were 3 bullets in the body. Well, I'm afraid that's another lie. Only 2 bullets were found in Brad's body, according to the medical examiner's report. You thought there were 3 shots because you fired 3 shots. Apparently, one of your shots missed. But then, of course, it was dark and he was probably nervous. And the fact that he tried to destroy the gloves confirms it. I didn't marry Chandler Hellman to watch his screwed-up son ruin our career. Little brat was a dangerous liability, one scandalous episode after another. Ah, then I realized fate had handed me a wonderful opportunity to put an end to the problem, permanently. When he was released on bail, I took him for a drive. Talked some sense into him, or so he thought. Yeah, it left me ashamed for all the trouble that he'd caused everybody. No idea how much I despised him. And no idea of the solution that I had in mind. He fell backwards into a ditch. I drove back to the hotel, had a hot bath and a double martini. again, I'd say it's Korean. Drink.
That is one cold and calculating lady, Mrs. Hunt.
Yeah, the long time around her, the more she reminded me of Lady Macbeth.
Oh, well, I think there's something I've been thinking about, Sheriff.
Oh, no, you sure that's what you really want, Mr. Mayor?
Well, absolutely.
You're certain, Sam. I'm not sure that Mort would want to continue unless he enjoys your total confidence.
Sheriff, how can you even suggest such a thing? I never had the slightest doubt about Sheriff Blitzker. Well, never for a moment. Through all this unpleasantness, I was right.
Oh, yeah.
Way
I
behind.
should switch up to the lighter gray. Because this dark gray, no matter what, it's too dark. Let's switch up to the lighter gray. Which one? I have that in. This one. So
Back again, Jeff?
let's empty this out.
Figured out why your constipation with belly pain keeps going through. It's IBS-C, and Linzette's going to help you get ahead of it.
Do the lighter
It's a
gray.
sterile pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Imagine, what could relief from IBS-C mean for you? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how Abby and Ironwood can help you save.
Hi, I'm Danica McKellar, and I'm so excited to get holiday ready with Laura Geller herself.
And we've created a holiday daily routine kit designed especially for mature skin.
It's so quick and easy. I feel fresh and festive.
That's the beauty of this kit.
Shop now at laurageller.com.
Need hair growth? Force Factor Hair Growth Accelerator promotes thicker, fuller, healthier hair in just 3 weeks. Hair Growth Accelerator is drug-free and contains a clinically studied key ingredient that quickly accelerates hair growth. Accelerate at Walmart today. You know what our kids don't want? Ice cream collection. Or my holiday decorations.
We spend a lifetime collecting things we love, but the best thing we can leave behind is peace of mind. If you thought you couldn't afford life insurance, you can with Physicians Life Insurance Company. Plans start as low as $570 a month. Getting coverage is simple. No health questions, no medical exams, and up to $30,000 in coverage for life. For all the details, call now or visit physicianslife.com for your free info kit.
Physicians mutual, physicians mutual.
Okay, this has easily become my favorite thing in our house over the past couple months.
This styling calendar is the perfect organizational tool.
It is a hub of everything that your family needs to stay on the same page.
I love that it syncs up with all of our existing calendars and it's accessible on the go. There's even a chore chart where you can get your kids involved and they love to check off their chores.
The new dinner planning feature has been a game changer, so we've never missed family time. Shop now at myskylight.com with 4 months free returns guaranteed.
I ditched my wired bras thanks to this. I'm just obsessed with this Shaperman bra. It is completely wire-free. It provides unbeatable comfortability, support, style, and lift. It has this extra band coverage on the bottom. No
Not many people here today. Watch, when I get ready to close out, they'll all show up.
You know it's gonna be super comfortable.
Head on over to shaperman.com and try it risk-free today.
The charmed? Sure, will this on.
Just cares about me, Jim.
But she's a wolf in pink clothing.
Are you up for a little confession? Tell me this way.
The closer every
When I stop the live stream, they all show up. Everybody shows up then.
on Start TV. Another episode of
I said, we're going to go with the lighter gray now. What I said earlier about your colors, with the darker gray, it's going to be darker. But now going back to the lighter gray, it'll come out lighter, almost like a white in a way. And that's what I want. The darker one, it just shoots out darker, all that area. These areas that I just put in with the stencil and that, they're gonna continue to be dark. So now I'm gonna come in with the lighter gray, try to wash it back a little bit. And being the squirrel is small enough on here, I'll have paintbrush work to do in a way. Not much, because I want the fur to come off of his arm and around his tail and that. I want the fur so you can see the lines of the fur in a way. I don't have to put as much. Now it's on there, the back and everything looking good. I'm liking the way it looks, but I just want to wash it back a little bit. Oh, there's my other stencil. Fell on the floor. Gerald Mendez stencil fell on the floor. Let's blow it off. And I even stepped on it. Put it up at the light. Looks good. Yeah, I gotta clean this lid off a little bit. Alright, now let's come in. Everything closed up. Now let's come in and do some of the lighter gray.
sheriff's office? You have a ticket?
Yes, Sheriff, this is Jessica Fletcher. I'm calling because there's been a terrible mistake.
Well, ma'am, we've got to get up this one. Why don't you stick to the straight and narrow? I figure they should be just
No, 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 no. You got it all wrong. You didn't arrest the real Jessica Fletcher last night. That was someone else.
Look, man, if we go to one of those split personality defenses, that's strictly between you and your lawyers, you know what I mean? My job is to make sure you're sure what you're doing.
But you don't understand, Sheriff.
I see it goes.
Hello, this is Jessica Fletcher at room 417. I need to get to Bremerton, where I was not arrested last night.
Hello there. Anybody here? Sheriff Tanner?
Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Well, we talked on the phone a couple of hours ago. I'm Jessica Fletcher.
Oh, that's so. Well, I suppose you got a driver's license to prove it.
Oh, no, actually, I don't need to.
This is at the ugly stage.
Now, the lady who was in here last night had ID, and it was real similar to this.
Well, I've got a credit card. I've got services made out in my name. I've got my Capitol Library card, and
This paper. I mean, this doesn't prove anything.
Sheriff, do you have a bookstore anywhere nearby?
A bookstore? Well, no, the closest thing we got is a drugstore across the way. They got a couple of
All right, that's the one.
I'll be right back.
That's what I got.
It's me.
Now, let that dry up a little bit.
Well, I guess I'll have to change that arrest record to change
Get
the
a drink of my soda.
Now, what do we do next?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, nothing.
What about the woman who's impersonating me? Don't you want to know who she really is?
We'll take care of whatever needs to be done in this discussion. But I want to thank you for coming in.
Perhaps you could tell me.
Stop wasting my time.
And this time,
Thank you. Kit Parkins, 15 Longacre Street, Somerville,
Yeah.
Texas.
I use that one.
Excuse me.
It's you.
I beg your pardon.
I just can't believe my eyes. Oh, come in, come in.
Perhaps I better explain. My name is Joe. We all know what your name is.
All of us do. Ladies, look, just drop dead.
And now we'll let it dry up a little bit, and then we'll do a little bit of erasing. And then I'll come back over it with the brown again, and we'll do some white again. But right now we have to let this dry up a little bit. The leaves and that, I'm going to go darker with the green. Little way. We'll go darker with some of them. Keep going back and forth, back and forth.
Exactly is all this. Well, this is the weekly meeting of the J.B. Fletcher Literary Society.
Once I get to the paintbrush area,
Well, believe me, this is the
once I
first
start
I've
doing the paintbrush, the details will come out a lot better.
in Bremerton. Kit posted bail early this morning for Jessica Fletcher of Capitol Place. Oh my God. You were arrested? No, it was Marge. Marge? Kit, you never told us that.
And now I can take a big eraser like this.
Wanted you all to know she
Just
was
hit
named
it
Mr. J.B. Fletcher ID.
ever so lightly. Let the eraser do the work. As you try to follow the way the fur is going.
Solve a mystery the way you do. So I made this a picture ID. Just for fun.
Dad Marge is some Ronald is a state senator. Very stuffy. No sense of humor at all. So
Now the fur down here goes different back and forth this way.
ladies, will you do me a great favor? Get rid of those ID cards immediately. Oh, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. You're right.
Like the same way as his arm's going.
Now, here. Can you tell me why Marge broke into the kennel? Oh, she's got a baby in a bonnet about Bella Mayfield. Bella May's dog Prince has won amateur field trials 3 years running, and Marge thinks she's cheating.
Down here, kind of all the way. Kind of do it down here, kind of put it in a circle in a way.
This morning that she had cracked the case.
Because once you get to the tail, you want the tail to go up. Now the tail swings downwards, so you get do it like a S pattern going downwards. But it's going up, then like a S pattern going down.
It's great, isn't it? So much fun. The Gilmore Girls.
watch 2 episodes weekdays starting at 11:10 Central.
Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms like sadness and low energy can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or
That'll
symptoms
be it
to
for
your
that
doctor.
eraser. Now let's get the other eraser.
Report fevers,
Do this one.
confusion, which may be life-threatening,
This
or
blue one here,
symptoms which may not go away.
this is like a soft eraser.
Waking and
So we want to do it
difficulty moving,
softly.
movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased
Go
appetite, and fatigue
downward.
are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar. When you're done superhero moment, go sideways. Pumpkin Now, the urgent pay service from Pumpkin Pet Insurance, can pay you for eligible care before
Don't want to, like I say, you don't want to do
care to get a free
much pressure on your eraser
display signs of shrimping, spine,
unless you want to define a line.
a prime example of good posture with a fully adjustable ergonomic chair.
It's like in this area, he's white.
Growing up in a small town taught me it's not about how many products you have, but whether they truly
So I want this
Our
area
first
to
product was a simple
go
hair
back
dye,
to the
and
white
now
stage in a way.
shampoo and conditioner
But I'm
bars,
going to shoot the white paint on there.
I
But
know more and
I'm
my
going to take out some of the
Hair growth.
gray, so I'll
Promotes thicker, fuller,
mess with
healthier
the
hair,
area
just
a little bit longer
Accelerator is
to get that
drug-free
white
and
to
contains
pop
a
out
study key ingredient
and
that quickly accelerates hair
everything.
growth. Find Force Factor Hair Growth Accelerator at Walmart today. Pay for whatever the day brings with up to $500
So that's the white area,
download there.
and this blends right into the white area,
5 years ago, I realized there weren't enough makeup
and this
options.
blends into the
Mature skin. So I put
white
together
area.
a decent kit of everyday products for women over 40. I call it the daily routine. Daily routine comes with our signature balance of brightening foundation, our marbleized blush, which flatters any skin tone, our natural glow highlighter, and of course our favorite brush to apply it. Learn more about daily routine at Laura.
Work your way around. The squirrel ain't that big, so
I'm Eric. I'm a pilot. When I'm congested, I can't breathe, can't sleep.
lighten the brown up a little bit.
Fly today. That's why I'm Navage. I've tried nasal sprays.
Even though I come back over it with the brown.
Congestion fast by flushing out germs
Weight Watchers, using that doctor's support.
Definitely looking up at your reference as you go along with your eraser.
I just can't believe it. Marge,
It says here that she apparently lost control of her car driving on Wilkes Creek Road outside of Bremerton and crashed into the ditch. A passing motorist found the body and presumably the ID card. Lost control? That's a load of fertilizer. Marge drove that road on nights. What was she doing out on Wilkes Creek Road?
Yeah, she should have been on County 14 if she was heading back home to Sunvale.
Kid, exactly what happened after you bailed her out?
Well, she had me drive her to the Macaulay house. Those are the people who run the kennels. Marge recognized the truck that was parked. Then she got all excited and had me take her back to her own car.
That's the last time I ever saw her. Did she tell you where she was going?
So you noticed how I hold that, the other eraser, I held it flat going across there. So this is like his right there. So we just, the fur goes this way, so we're going to erase that way.
I'll take you.
And the fur comes out here.
Be happy to drive.
We're just going to erase that way. And down in these areas, like I said, the fur goes that way. So we erase that way a little bit. Let the eraser do the work for you.
I should have called you earlier. I'm in confusion. Did you read the newspaper?
Oh, damn fool reporter. He ran that story without checking his facts. That car was registered in this
Some of it comes straight down, so we'll just let it come down. Now this is the back part. It intercepts with the fur from the tail and his back part. So we just, as we come down, we just, I want to try to keep it on an angle this way for his body part.
Yeah, from the looks of things, he must have leaned his gun against the tree and the dog knocked it over. Sounds scary.
It doesn't look like I'm doing a lot, but
Oh, that's, Miss
it's there. It is there.
Man that she's talking to.
Just why you want to know that, Miss Pritchard?
It's a character flaw. I'm curious about it.
Just try to watch. Even though this picture is not all that good, it's still there. Everything about the squirrel is there.
Now, I don't want to hear that you've been pestering Miss McCall.
Of course not.
I'm sure you all have seen them squirrels.
What the Sam knows you're doing here? Excuse me, ma'am.
That's Mitchell Lawrence, the insurance agent. We have a homeowner's policy.
Squirrels are different in places sometimes, but I think they all got the same
Yes, you do. But it was
directions of hair. You got different color squirrels,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but you have the same hair, same fur, I believe.
Actually, I never met you.
I could be wrong.
It's a long story. Was Mr. Macaulay a close friend of yours, Mr. Lawrence?
Well, I knew him for years, but it'd be a stretch to say we were close. My son didn't care too much for people. His best friends were of the canine variety. Well, if you excuse me,
Yeah, like I said, this is part of the tail,
Kid, I want to try and
so I wanted to go upward.
Do you mind waiting for me here? You'll go and I'll keep a lookout for anything unusual.
Just work your way around. Have fun. Remember, he's standing up here, so we want some of the hairline to go downwards.
Mrs. Macaulay. Yes? I'm terribly sorry to intrude on your grief, and this may not be the best time, but there's something very important that I have to clear up. A woman was arrested last night for breaking into your kennel. The sheriff told me. Well, as it turns out, she was using my name, Jessica Fletcher. And I wanted to be quite sure that really the last thing on my mind right now. Yes, of course. Yes, I quite understand. It must have been very upsetting when she showed up this morning asking to see your husband. No one came here this morning, except for the sheriff. Oh, well, I must have been misinformed. You see, the lady was killed in a car crash several hours ago. That's too bad. Mrs. McCauley, do you have any idea of why someone would break into your kennel? No, there was nothing valuable in the office. Just paperwork, breeding records, things like that. Well, I guess we'll never find out what the lady was thinking. Probably just some gray-haired old wacko.
Miss McCauley, just wanted you to know, ma'am, I'm sorry about your loss. Even under these circumstances.
How very kind. Would you excuse me? I'm feeling a bit worn out.
Yeah?
Jessica, what are you doing there? Keeping the room under surveillance. I was watching the sheriff and that big fella, and I couldn't hear a word during it. But I don't think the sheriff likes him much. But I don't think that Mrs. McCauley liked him either. She was more than a little rude to him just now. What'd she say about Marge? Well, she said that no one came here this morning. That can't be. I knew Marge Ellen 30 years ago, when she decided to do something, she did it. But I'll take your word for it. I don't think that we should outwear our welcome, you know?
We got many people here today. Surprise, surprise.
Excuse me, ladies. I apologize for the sloppy parking. I'll get it right out of your way.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
A Willie, a boomlet. And that there's Roscoe. Hey, say hello, Roscoe.
I bet that's one of Mr. McCauley's dogs.
Yep, raised and trained. Although I've taught him a few tricks of my own now.
You're a hunter then?
Well, in my spare time. I'm with the Highway Patrol. I've been trying to form a canine unit. Wanted McCauley to be the trainer.
But he wasn't interested.
Yeah, that's what he said every time I asked. Well, as long as I'm out this way, I think I'll hang around for a couple of days and see if I can bag myself a place. Nice to see you.
You know, he talks a good game, but he doesn't say much. My thoughts exactly.
There.
Didn't tell you anything? On the contrary, she told me that she did see Marge early this morning. But she said she didn't. But she also said that Marge must have been a gray-haired old wacko. Now, I know
How you like that?
what color
That ain't too bad at all.
she had seen her. Wow, Jessica Fletcher in action. So, what happens next? Well, I have a hunch that there's a connection between Simon and Paulie's death and Marge's accident. I'd like to stick around for a couple of days, satisfy my curiosity. Oh, good. Well, Jessica, we can help you investigate. Now, I have a nephew that works at the same insurance company as Mitchell Lawrence. I'll just bet you that I can get the password from him. Well, there's something in the computer is, you know. And my husband works in the county coroner's office. I know I could get a piece of
6 more minutes.
and I'll dig up some background on McCauley. And
Yeah, like 6 more minutes, and then we're gonna call it
thank you, ladies. Thank you. I appreciate
for this morning's feed.
take my suspicions through the proper channels first.
There's no reason to believe that Marge Allen's death was anything
I want to stand back and look at it, see what we're looking like.
Paid for the McCauley's the last time she was seen alive.
At least it said she didn't see her.
Yes, well,
Look, Miss Fletcher, now I know you got a reputation for solving crimes and all, but right now you're in my territory. And if there's any investigating to be done, I'll do it. Come in.
my card's been canceled.
I want to do some brown on the tail a little bit. more,
It's all a city mix-up. Look, I know what it said.
and a little bit of brown on his back.
I wasn't, since I'm standing right here.
It don't matter. If the box says you've been canceled,
Yeah.
you've been canceled.
This is so frustrating. How did this happen? I suppose that newspaper report got picked up.
I'll go to lighter brown.
It's probably all over the country.
Take the brown and if I go to lighter brown, it'd be better. I do have a lighter brown. Because this brown, I think, might be too dark. Yeah. Let's go to the lighter brown.
What's the next move? Well, a good night's sleep. Then we get up first thing early tomorrow morning and borrow a dog.
Rizzoli and Isles are a perfect fit. Tomato chip. When it comes to getting justice,
It's like a
they
burnt
never quit.
sienna, I think it is.
Rizzoli and
Do
Isles
that.
every Friday starting at 11 Central.
Burnt sienna with a little bit of white in it. We're going to go to that. That'll be a better one.
Life with AFib can mean a lifetime of blood thinners. And if you're troubled by falls and bleeds, worry follows you everywhere. Over 500,000 people have left blood thinners behind with Watchman. Watchman is a safe, minimally
Then I
invasive
should come in.
plan.
I'm going to come in with the Wicked White too. In a way.
Watchman. It's one time for a lifetime.
Yeah. You don't want to do the round tail with the Wicked White. Do a little bit in there.
The sweet sound of Monday morning. Somehow you're both wired and wiped out at the same time. Meet Super Calm from Mellow, a simple mix to help support healthy cortisol levels and bring you back into balance. Super Calm from Mellow.
Trying to pay off our credit card debt on our own, it was not getting us very far.
The interest rates were just killing me.
I was full of fear and anxiety.
Drowning was not even close to the word. It was just complete stress.
Teaming up with J.G. Wentworth is one of the best decisions I ever made.
If you have credit card, personal loan, or medical debt, J.G. Wentworth's debt relief program can help reduce what you owe by up to 45% before fees.
J.G. Wentworth helped me reduce my debt by $8,000.
My monthly payment went from $700 a month to $380 a month.
J.G. Wentworth can help eliminate your debt in as little as 24 months.
After working with J.G. Wentworth, I felt relief.
That made me feel great. My wife and I could finally look towards the future.
If your debt is more than $10,000, you're not alone. Visit jgwentworth.com or call 877-CASH-NOW to learn how our team of specialists can help you find a path to debt relief.
I loved being pregnant, but I just wanted to feel like myself again. The new Weight Watchers app gives me all the tools I could possibly need to achieve my goals. Look at your mom. She's got
Why are you wearing uncomfortable jeans when you can be wearing Muggsy jeans? One of our thousands of five-star reviews said, these jeans feel like rolling around in a puddle of puppies. Head to Muggsy.com to get your first pair of the most comfortable jeans ever worn. Set sail toward fast as relief with Brethel.
$300 for a refill?
Right now, your single can. Look up your prescription, show the coupon to the pharmacist, the single best solution to high prices. And unlike with Sunset, the savings are real. See what other people are saving with single care. Comes out fixing deep prescription discounts at Southern Florida and by fighting prices.
Butch, come on, baby. Come on, darling. Come on down from the table. There's your boy.
He doesn't mind you doing well, does he?
Oh, no, he is one big problem. Perhaps y'all can do something about it here. I've heard just raves about this kennel from my friend Bellamy. Tell me.
No, no.
Well, perhaps it was Margie Allen?
Now, Mr. McCullough get all the training and understood.
I was so sad to hear about folks to call him. What do you think, Sam?
Ready in a couple of hours, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Good.
The coast is clear. I'd like a message. What the? Take a look at these. Did you take these reports from the coroner's office?
I know, I said I was just gonna peek at it, but the copy machine was sitting right there.
Here, look. Look right here. Oh my gosh. What is it? Marge couldn't have been driving that car when it crashed. This says they found her glasses in her purse, and she always wore them when she drove.
It's a real clue.
It certainly is. Oh, how odd. Another clue. Something quite unusual.
Oh dear, I'm gonna be late for Herman's lunch.
I'll keep in touch. Bye.
Afternoon, ladies.
Oh, look at
Looks like you have somebody important in that envelope.
whatever do you mean?
Oh, I was sitting over there in the corner. This one lady in the dark man, she slipped me. I'm pretty excited about it.
Actually, it's just some research on a book.
Oh, are you a writer?
Jessica Fletcher is one of the preeminent history writers of the United States.
Jessica Fletcher. Oh, weren't you supposed to be,
No, I'm not there. That was an error. Mr. Bellamy, I'm curious about something I heard you saying to Lisa McCauley yesterday. When you were offering your sympathies on the death of her husband, you added, even under the circumstances. What circumstances?
stupidity? No right thinking hunter would ever lean a loaded gun up against a tree. No, Simon Macaulay died of pure carelessness.
Well, I have to admit that it did seem mighty odd to me that a dog could knock over a gun and cause it to fire.
Oh, you never know what a dog might do. Especially if you trained him right. Let's see this.
Miss Fletcher, I think you have something better to do than just waste my time.
Well, this won't take long. Now, I understand that Simon Macaulay's body was found lying face down on the ground.
Yeah, what of it?
Well, the coroner removed the hunting jacket from the body, which was soaked with blood on the right side, which would indicate
right.
that the body was lying on its
Let's
right
get
side.
back on this brightest light color. And then we're gonna call it quits for today.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't reveal my sources.
Or you can't. You know, Miss Fletcher, I'd be well within my rights to throw you in the locker back there and just for interfering with police business. What, because I'm such a nice guy, I just want to let you go with the room. This doesn't concern you, Mrs. Fletcher. Now keep out of it.
McCauley wasn't shot out in the fields.
Yeah, well, if he died where he fell, he should have fell over the front back of his jacket. Seems we got a murder on our hands. Well, there's your spot. Reckon this chest was put right there.
If he really was shot here, a great deal of blood should have soaked into the ground where he fell. But the black was stabbing. Misunderstanding. I'm not dead. How can I prove it? Well, I'm talking to you, aren't I? Hello? 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 Well, I got cut off. I mean, you believe that they canceled my phone card all because of that report in the newspaper.
Was there anything I could do?
Well, how about skywriting? Jessica Fletcher is alive and well.
Well, I'm afraid that's beyond me, but I'd be glad to offer you the use of my phone.
Oh, I'll take it.
Told me.
If I come home and I planned to, I wouldn't be so short of cash. Well, would you send it to the Western Union here in Bremerton? Yes, Seth, I'm good for it. Thanks. I'll be missing her.
You've had quite an eventful little visit in our sleepy little town, haven't you?
To say the least.
Now, rumor has it that Simon McCoy's death might not have been an accident.
News travels as fast here as it doesn't have a code. Yes, there is some question. In fact, Sheriff Tanner is taking some evidence to a lab in Dallas right now.
I better notify my home office. If a murder's involved, we can't pay any benefits until the case is resolved.
No, I can certainly understand that. Did Mr. McCauley have a very large policy?
Pretty standard. Ms. McCauley should be provided for.
Well, then again, thanks so much for the use of the phone.
My pleasure, Miss Fletcher. Back at me.
Find any interest in those old newspapers, Caroline? Yeah. Still, I visited them after Grandma. I don't know how in the world we're going to replace Simon McCauley. I never realized that you were friends. Oh, I didn't meet him personally. I met his blood. You see, I'm an area coordinator for the blood bank, and he was our only top B negative donor. Well, that is a very rare type. Well, it certainly is. I did it. Oh, Jessica, you've been so proud of me. I got the password for the insurance company's files from my nephew. Bernie, these files are very confidential. I don't think it's quite ethical to be accessing them this way. Oh, chill out, Jessica. We've got a murder to solve here. No, I just realized something. The McCall truck was at the house when Marge and I drove past there. But this says it was parked in the field near the body. Well, then, the body was probably taken there sometime after 6 in the morning. Oh, Florence, get anything out of that man? No, she still says she put that guy over sale. Really put the pressure on her, too. I gave her my best Jessica Fletcher technique. But I don't go around putting the pressure on people. Jessica, come here. We're in. Come here. I'm gonna call me Smiler now. I heard just a second. There, man, sakes alive. Look at that. Now, it says here that Simon McCauley's life insurance policy was raised to $2 million just a couple of years ago. Unfaithful wife and a bank insurance policy. Ladies, I think we got us a lawyer.
That's right.
The lab analysis showed very little blood in that dirty murder scene.
It's down here on the branch.
Mrs. Parkins and I happened to be at the kennel. We saw Mrs. McCauley and Rick in a really compromising position, and we learned that there was a $2 million policy taken out on Simon McCauley's life.
Is that a fact?
There. See what that looks like in a distance.
McCauley place.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, and
I like it. I like
send me
it.
some backup, will you? Some doesn't smell
I
right.
like where we're at.
Is McCall?
And we're going to call it quits there. Thank you all for coming on by. Whoever came on by. Uh, Thank you for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. All right, so we'll leave it at that for now. And I'll see y'all later. And I'll talk to you later. See you Monday on Steve Leahy's live feed. And bye.
You know, as